Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift tutorial. This is part 2 of how to create an iOS-like calendar in your app. So this part will be exploring how to connect the FSCalendar and QVRWeekView. So if I change a date on FSCalendar, it'll change the date on the weekview, and vice versa. So if I change the date on the weekview, it'll change the date on the calendar. And I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like so far. So we haven't, in the next part, once we get everything set up working, we're just going to be changing aesthetics. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. It'll just be making it look nice and making it just look a lot nicer. So to link up the two things, what we need to do is we need to make sure that they're both on the same date at the start. So in the view did load, I'm going to create a date. And this is just going to be today's date, and then for this date I'm going to select that on both the week view and calendar. So calendar.select select date, and then we can just put this date, and then for week view dot I think it's show day, and then with date. So if I run this now, we should see that yep, they're both on the same page. And yeah, oh, one more thing, in tomorrow's or the next part, I'm just going to make it so that there's only one day per page, because this is quite weird, but you can see what date selected with the current text. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a function, and then select date, and this function is just going to select the date on both. So I'll just copy and paste this, place it there, and now I should just be able to do select date. So now this should work the exact same way. It just selects the same day on both ones. And okay, so now what we need to do is we need to recognize when we select a date on this, we need to change the date on this, and when we change the date on this, we need to change the date on this. And I'm going to create a variable called current date, and that's always going to be showing us what the date is. And what I'm actually going to say is, okay, I'll create a global variable called current date, and this is just going to be another date, and I can just set this current date equals date. And if you're going to be creating a calendar app, then you might as well you might need to have more than one screen, so it's always good to have it in a global variable. So we don't need these, so you can just ignore these at the top. But a function which we are going to need is we're going to need to know when a date is selected on this, and to do that, all we do is we just need to do did select, and then this is just going to tell us what date was selected. Then we can just set the current date to that equals date, and then we can just select date, and not that, current date. So if I run this now, we should see, if I select this, it goes to the 3rd of March, 4th, 5th, 6th, and back to the 1st, and yeah. So this seems to be working well. Now the last thing we need to do is make it so when we change the date here, it changes it up here. And to do that, we need to use another function, and that's why I have the QVR GitHub here, because this GitHub is actually really useful. It tells you how to do everything. So the function which we need is active day changed, and if I create a new active day change week view, and it tells us our date again. So we can just do the same thing, current date is equal to date, and select date, current date. And that is actually it, I think. So if I change this, I think it's crashed. Yeah. What's going on here? feel like this might be a bug because I think I encountered this when I was doing it. Let's just see. Yeah, we can't really go up. Oh, can. Where was that? Yeah. Bad access. Oh, I know what's gone wrong here. So I think we can't show the date which we just changed in a week view. So what we're gonna have to do is we can just select that date on the calendar. Calendar.select date. Oh, select date. Since we don't need to change the week view as it's already changed. So I think that should fix the problem. Yep, there we go. So there's a bit of a delay because it only registers it once it's actually finished, but if you go backwards it does it instantly. But yeah, if your user's just using this and they swipe, they'll get to the 27th, if you go to the 1st, like this. Alright, so in the next part I'm just going to be showing you guys how we can make this look nice and make it look like the iOS calendar. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future tutorial. I mean tomorrow's part. Yeah, so bye.